Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Emerging Franchise Brands Podcast. I'm your host, Frank Fiume, here live at the IFA2024 National Convention, and looking forward to interviewing some folks at this year's event. I have Adam Geisler from Youth Athletes United. Adam, how are you?
Great, Frank. How are you? Good to see you.
Great seeing you again. All right. So, what are you thinking so far this IFA, man?
Listen, I think it's great. You know, the thing I always love is I love the networking of IFA as much as, you know, the breakouts and the sessions. You find so many people, and what we try to do is anytime we go to these conferences is assume we know 50% of what we need to know,
right,
and just ask a lot of questions of everybody. And it's what I love about franchising is so many people are willing to pay it forward. And, you know, we give, we get, and we just use it as this great learning opportunity. And I think what's so great about this community in general is everybody's willing to give back, right? Everybody's willing to give free advice, and they want to see you succeed as a franchisor. And I haven't been in an industry that's been that supportive of everybody in so long that it's really nice.
Adam, why don't you share with the audience, what are the brands underneath Youth Athletes United?
Absolutely. So we own Soccer Stars, which is obviously a youth soccer company, youth soccer business, and then we own Amazing Athletes, and then we own TGA, tennis, golf, now pickleball, and athletics. And everything we do is class-based curriculum, ages 2 to 12. So we're in schools, after schools, parks and rec. It's a wonderful business. Our owners are really, really passionate about what they do, and we love what we do.
This is what I love about franchising. Obviously, the generous community and sharing, but like, I'm rooting for you guys. And yeah, you know, obviously, you know, founder I-9 Sports and all that stuff, but I love franchising so much. I love when, you know, good people such as yourself are doing something that is providing great value, and it's just, this is what franchising is all about, right?
I totally agree. And listen, you know, which also I just think is so unique, and specifically in our business in particular, you know, the youth sports business, like, we're friends with all of our competitors, quote unquote, because if we all can figure out how to get kids moving, happy and healthy, like, we all win. And so we're all rooting for each other, which, again, I really enjoy.
Yeah, the market is just so massive. Yeah.
There's enough for everybody, and again, enough for everybody. And if we can all impact more people, more kids, like, it's just, what a great result, what a great outcome.
True. So how many IFAs is this now for you?
This is my third IFA.
Your third one?
Yeah.
And so it's been like a takeaway or two so far for you?
Love Deion Sanders. Prime time is just great. I mean, my favorite part of his whole story, like, he was up there the whole time, and he was talking about fishing, right, with the fishing pole, and he's like, everybody was like, you know, looking at the boat, and he said, you know, you all think I want the boat. I want the lake.
I didn't see that coming.
Oh, and now all my properties, I gotta have the lake. And, like, it just made you think about how to think bigger, right? Everybody looks at what's in front of you versus what's around you, and I thought, it's rare that you get those, you know, the speakers that they really can find a few ways to kind of touch you and impact you, and I thought he was great. It was awesome.
All right, what's your rabbit?
What's my rap?
Rabbit.
Oh, my rabbit. Oh, that was so good. Yeah, I was like trying to understand the whole concept of the rabbit. You know, for me, I think I was never a great athlete growing up, but I love sports. And so to this day, it's not about how good I am at sports, it's the fact that I get to stay in it and I get to impact, and I just want other kids to have the experiences that I didn't get to have. And if we can just give every kid that confidence that they're all an athlete in whatever shape or form, like, that's my rabbit. That's why I do what I do.
That's awesome. Adam, fellow New Yorker, great seeing you, man.
I appreciate it. Good seeing you too.
Thanks for being on. Thank you for tuning into the Emerging Franchise Brands Podcast. For additional insights, guest applications, and to stay connected, visit us at efbpodcast.com. The Emerging Franchise Brands Podcast is for entertainment purposes only, and the views expressed do not necessarily represent those of Emerging Franchise Brands, its host Frank Fiume, or Emerging Franchise Group, LLC. Any discussed franchise or investment opportunity requires thorough investigation, obtaining proper disclosure documents, and expert consultation before making any investment decisions. The podcast and its host do not offer professional advice or endorsements, and they hold no responsibility for actions, representations, accuracy, or consequential damages related to the podcast content.